Wow. Yes, my friends, welcome back. Tonight could possibly be the last time we play Champions League football in the next 18 months. And that's if we qualify straight away for next season. There's a possibility here that it could take even longer to get Champions League football. Tonight, we have to go out and do everything. I mean, I know we're seeing that lineup. I know the lineup's looking a bit crazy and a bit funky. And right now, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I guess the impression is that we're going to press really high today. We want to have a lot of like box threat, late man runs. We want to really overcrowd the midfields. You know, really make things disruptive for Modric and Cruz and many others like that. And I'm hoping with all these midfield players playing that the wing backs are going to get forward, because if the wing backs can't get forward, we're kind of screwed. But to be fair, that's what I can tell from the lineup right now. I'm not going to tell you guys to feel really confident. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping I'm going to be surprised tonight. I'm really hoping I'm going to be surprised. But, I mean, we leave it to the man above right now, my friends. That's all we can do right now. That's all we can do. But it's nice to see all you guys here right now. One Thunder, Nini isn't coming home tonight. Oh, bro. Let's get to the second half at least. One CFC, how you doing, bro? I wouldn't even show this. Realistically, I'll be honest, I was kind of battling whether I should do a stream tonight, because obviously it was a bad result quite early on. I'm going to feel quite dejected. So if I was to end the stream early, yeah, like I'm warning you guys in advance. But let's hope for better things at least. It's Champions League night, man. Come on. I'm hoping these guys can inspire us, or, you know, if worse comes to worse, because I've got realistic expectations, at least go out with some pride. You know, that's what I want to see. At least it was like a tough game. It gives you something to have hope for before the season ends. But obviously that's just like a best case scenario right now. But anyway, the Huss, how you doing, man? Big up yourself as well. Francis, you know it's bad when I don't even have nerves before the game. Francis, I can relate to you, to be honest. Like, I'm not really feeling anything right now. I don't know what to feel. It's just like, or I've accepted my fate already after the first leg. It's going to be a mammoth task to do anything now. But you're hoping playing at home at least, if we're aggressive, if we show no respect. I mean, who knows what can happen? I mean, Madrid, they allow teams to play, but you have to play well to beat them, you know? Like under Thomas Tuchel, our wide threat was amazing. You know, Ruben was playing as a wing back. Alonso was bombing forward to really minimize the amount of runs forward that Vinicius could do in that game. I think that was a great thing. And it allowed Reece James to be able to get tight and close to him and kind of deal with him for most parts of the game. So I was very disappointed in the first leg when we had no wide threat whatsoever. We allowed tons of space for Rodrigo and Vinicius, and I thought to myself, this is really poor. Like, I know you want to like defend a bit, get the odd counter attack, but I think it has to be a bit better than that. You know, it's not the Premier League. It's not an away game in the Premier League. It's a Champions League first leg. And against Madrid, you know, a team of this magnitude, you have to come correct. You have to play football to win, and felt like the first leg approach wasn't all that. And obviously, looking at the lineup, 3-6-1. Well, Gallagher playing very close to Havertz. Mateo Kovacic on the left, no more Mason Mount. Now, there are rumours that he has agreed a contract now with Liverpool. Could that explain why we aren't seeing him? I would love to have seen Chukwuemeka, but a game like this, I guess, is too big. So Mateo tonight, come on. You have to step up, because I kind of feel like with Mateo, yeah, when times aren't going too well, he doesn't normally tend to be one of those guys who can turn towards to really help you. That's my frustration with him sometimes, to be fair. What are you guys saying? What the hell is this lineup? Yes, it's a crazy lineup. It's a very experimental lineup. I don't know what to really tell you, to be honest. Yeah, Gianni, man, I think you're speaking the truth right now. We put those hands together. That's what we can do right now. That's all we can do. Ollie Taylor, yes, Ollie, let's go. 3-1 win incoming. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. I need some of whatever you have right now, man. Honestly, I need whatever you've been smoking or drinking right now. You need to recommend your plug right now. Nevado. Isham, possibly our last Champions League match till 2025. You're right. You're right. It could be the last, game of European football. Um, yeah, I don't know how to feel right now because we have to remember, even if we beat Real Madrid, Man City next semi-final, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. We are mudded. Even if we lose, we play well. Yeah, that's it. I want to see a performance. I'm guessing you guys kind of feel the same. Let's play well at least. The game's about to start anytime soon. Are these guys going to surprise us tonight and make us look like fools? I'm hoping I look like a fool tonight. I'll do anything to look like a clown tonight, I'll be honest with you. Kansei, Cover. We got some big players on the field today. Enzo. Havertz and Gallagher. I mean, the finishing tonight. Oh, my lord. This is mad. Come on, that's it. It's starting right now. Good grief. I need to see like the first few minutes to get an idea of what's happening. But anyways, a lot of guys out wides so far. Kukurea, Havertz, Gallagher, a lot of connections. That's only the first. It's been less than a minute. Why am I even trying to analyze right now? Come on, boys. Gallagher's making a run in behind. Good throw and very positive. Gallagher's a very positive player at least. But I guess stuff like that is what I need to see tonight. Oh, so look how high we are right now. Like, very aggressive, really closing them down. Nice, good play. Carvajal's on the floor, good. It has to be one of those games tonight. Like, we have to be rough. We need to be intense. We have to get in their face. We have to foul them. We have to be very aggressive tonight. I think that's the best way to describe it. We have to really, really disrespect these guys tonight. Try and get in their heads. I mean, it's a massive, massive advantage to overcome. 2-0 down. It's not impossible, though. Against Madrid, you can score. They let you play, so... Okay, so Carvajal hits the bottom of Havertz's boot then. Ball's back. Kante's got the ball, but just kind of bounces off... Is that Alaba, I think, yeah. So far, it's a bit of an aggressive press, First 2 minutes, we got the ball in their half. A lot of numbers forwards. It's going to be a massive game from Chalobah tonight. Playing in a Champions League game of this magnitude. It's a massive occasion. The ball's lost. Cover with a poor pass. I mean, can't say his body position wasn't ready for that pass then. So, a bit sloppy to give that away. But I'm looking at the protection we have right now. We're pressing in packs. Kante is on Cruz. Reese is on Camavinga. Havertz is watching where Cruz is. Or is that Valverde? Yeah. So we're trying to block the passes into midfields. We want them to have the ball wide. Reese kind of let Camavinga escape him then. But he gets it backwards at least. And okay. But we're forcing Madrid back a little bit so far. Force them into long balls. That's yours, Chalobah, all day. You're thinking a bit more composure, but Gallagher's there. It's a bit of a battle. Okay, cool. Cover again with a poor back forward pass. I mean, it's annoying because the way we're playing right now, we should have played like this in the first leg. We wasted a leg of football playing a very negative, very safe way. We should have played this way the whole time. You can play this way against Madrid, but you have to come correct. You have to press the numbers. But Kukurea is really pushing forward because Chalobah can just stay. So our back three can go man v man against Real Madrid's attack. So Chalobah's on Benzema. Kukurea, of course. I mean, that's when Kukurea and the guys and the wingbacks are really getting forward. So we do have some good protection behind us at least. So is there some method to the madness we're seeing tonight? I mean, we're going to find out. Close them down. Nutmeg. Flipping hell. That's what I mean by Real Madrid. Just, you think, what are they going to do? And then a straight nutmeg. And they got the ball, playing it to the left-hand side. Poor pass, and that's dealt with easily by Fofana. Hurry up. Oh, getting a bit nervous then. Good. Forcing it back. Mid-block against them so far. Kante's on Cruz. Passes it back to Militao. They're passing it forward and backwards, and we're forcing Madrid to play long balls. So I think we'd rather deal with that. But when it comes to the knockdown so far, we're not winning that battle. Reece is really pushing forward against Camavinga. Come on, close him down. That's it, Wes. Close the spaces. Okay, 5 players in attack. Reece playing in midfield, yeah. Wendy, this is the most uninspiring lineup of the season. It might be on paper. It could look uninspiring, but how we're playing so far in terms of how we are off the ball, like the structure off the ball, how we're forcing Madrid to play long balls out from the back so far. The game's only starting. There's bound to be that tactical tweaks, etc. But if Frank feels that this is the best team that can really play this like intense, high pressing, aggressive style of game, maybe we have to, because the talents we have on the bench, unfortunately, I think off the ball, we don't have the right like defensive structures like entirely. We are a bit porous with our shape, and maybe you're thinking a game like this, listen, I'd rather turn to these guys if we can hopefully get to extra time or get to the second half of the lead, and then we can change the game that way. It's a completely different game. So to start like this, how we start is important, and then how we progress is going to be important after that. So I think seeing it right now, like I'm okay with seeing this lineup to start with. Once it gets to the 45th minute, 60th minute, hopefully we're still going to be in the game. Like, that's the only way this game plan can work, because if we're still in the game as time keeps going on. Okay, so really putting a lot of pressure so far on Cruz. Modric is trying to find space in behind the midfields. Switch ball to Vinicius. Reece is on him. Cuts inside. And over hits the cross to the far post. You know what? I kind of feel like Vinny's got even better compared to last season. I think Vinicius Jr. is on like a different level. He's probably about my best player of the Champions League. I think he's had an unreal tournament so far. Yeah, it's going to be a real big battle between Reece and him tonight. The back pass doesn't find Kante. Okay, putting pressure on Cruz, who's able to play out, and then the foul given away by Wesley. Cucurella, tight move. Yes. Okay, good play. Cover is playing the wrong passes. Yeah. But let's give him some time. Hopefully, as the game's going on, we're going to see some improvements from him. Cover for Mount. That was a poor moment then. Yeah. I mean, so far, we're being a little bit sloppy at times, but we're still making Madrid a bit sloppy with their passes. We can't forget, Valverde with the missed pass, Vinicius with the overhit cross. It's even in those regards so far. But it looks like the game plan is, the ball's out wide. We're looking to make overloads in terms of our shape, in terms of like closing them down and pressing them. Because Madrid, they like to play wide. They like to find their wide guys. Oh, good play. Come on, Connor. Come on. This is the only fear of this lineup though, man. Moments like this, are we going to take advantage? Reece, come on, Reece. This overhits. But that was better then. But moments like that, we need to have quality. We need that quality when winning the ball back. Moving it quite nicely right now. Mateo foul. Yes, foul, foul. That was a poor moment. Yeah, very bad passing. Not great. We get the ball from the press and give it back to Real 2 passes later. I mean, it's been that game so far. I mean, let's hope at least we can, find some quality as the game's going on. But it's not been a terrible start for me so far. We're keeping the ball. We have options playing out from the back. The press of the shape's not too bad too. I mean, the shape of the press ain't too bad. We're forcing Madrid to lose the ball in the half a bit. So Enzo's on the ball, plays it back to Mateo. Come on, boys. Switch from Jalaba, finds Reese. Who's in the box? Ah! Come on, Kante! Ah! Oh! Bro, that's my only fear, man, with this lineup. We can win the ball back. We can make these things happen, but are we going to have that quality in the final thirds? I mean, that was a stupid pass from Jalaba then. What's a pass? And it has to be Kante with the knockdown then. No. Do I have any links? Anders, no links tonight. Sorry, man. I'm watching this from BT Sport. Thanks, David. Yeah, Frank needs to get covered off. Kante. Yeah, I mean, so far, for me, that's a massive moment. We have to take that. Anyway, come on, boys. It's been a positive start to the game so far. Come on, Kai. Plays Kai. Plays it back to Kante, the right-hand side. First time cross to who? Enzo tries the half volley then. Come on, Enzo. Played Enzo. Plays back to Cucurella. Is that us? This is why I get curious why Mount isn't playing right now. In a game like this, at least if Mount was in midfield, you're thinking, okay, this guy at least has quality with his shots. Back into midfield, Valverde plays it back to Alaba. Finds Camavinga on the left-hand side. Yes, Reese. Camavinga just keeps the ball. But we're applying a lot of pressure in the half so far. I think it's been quite decent. Good play. Corner wins the ball back. Back to Cucurella. Corner making the forward one. Run on the left-hand side, but it's played off the field then. Sorry, you guys. Bear with me. But right there, look. Throwing from Real Madrid, we're man v man right now. And we're winning the second balls. We're winning our duels. We got more aggression. That's way better then. Good play, boys. Come on. That's good play then. Balling behind to find Kai, but who's in the box? Please, Reese. Come on. The ball's just bounced a bit behind. But I think so far, you guys, the start to the game is pretty good. I think the intensity, the aggression so far. And to think we have options off the bench that can come on and affect the game later on. I mean, it's not too bad. Is that a handball? Really? Come on, ref. But look, we still have possession. Mateo carries the ball, finds Kai. Nice game from Havertz so far. Jalaba's playing some great passes out from the back. Enzo finds Reese wide on the right. First time ball. Just deflects off a little bit. But Enzo wins that back. Fofana wins the second ball. We maintain possession. We're playing in the half. Good play, boys. Keep the intensity up. That's it. Much Really good start to the game. Back to Matteo. Played Matteo. Finds Reese again. Reese, can you do it? Played Enzo. Back to Reese. Reese plays it back into midfield to Matteo, who finds Chalobah, who steps up now. Back to cover. Switches back to Reese James. 3 on the right hand side again. But just a little miscontrol from Reese. And fell to sleep just a tiny bit then. Fell asleep a tiny second then. But right now, like, our outlet to find Reece James are wide on the right hand sides. Camavinga's kind of struggling against him. I think we're seeing Vinicius Jr. now coming back a bit more to try and help him. Like, that's how you need to play if you're playing wing backs. Like, your wing backs have to get forward. They need to be giving you that wide outlet throughout the game. And we're creating some space. We're doing things so far. I mean, the press right now looks good. Reece is pushed all the way up. Enzo's on Modric. Connor's blocking out the passing angle to try and find Militao. We're pushing them from side to side with our press. Look, but we've got a man on Modric and Cruz at the same time. So this 3-6-1 is allowing us to play man v man so far. And I think we're doing quite a good job, like, covering the shadows of Real Madrid players. So, you know, playing some composed football. There's options to play out from the back. Options in the final third so far. Kai's dropping into good intelligent spaces, like, you know, dropping deep with the defense. Come on, boys. Oh, good ball from Enzo. Played Connor. Good football. Cucurella. Corner. You guys, what are you saying in the chat right now? Like, how are you finding the first 60 minutes? Like, give some thoughts and opinions before the corner kick's taken. But how are you guys finding this first half so far? Pin those wingers back, yes. The touches in the final thirds, yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard though. Femi, why is Kante playing as a winger? Okay. Reece taking the corner right now. I've been a bit disappointed with Reece's deliveries so far. So tonight, I'm praying for something big right now. Come on, Reece. Good ball in. Oh, Reece. Like, in my opinion, we don't look the same without Mount taking these corners anymore. I think he was by far our best corner taker. But anyway, what a pass to find Silva, who heads it back across goal. Kai, anyone the knockdown? But right now, it feels like we have the physical advantage over Real Madrid's. And as I keep saying, it's a bit frustrating that the way we're playing now, we didn't play like this in the first leg. Like, we didn't have to show them that much respect. It was too defensive. It was too negative. I know Lampard is probably frustrated at this. I think right now the game plan is working really well. The only fear is, though, is that when it comes to taking our chances, like, we don't have many goal scorers on the field. But, I mean, realistically, we've had no goal scorers this whole season. Even all the new guys who signed in attack aren't doing nothing in front of goals. So, yeah. If they have to compete playing this way, I think it's working. I think it's working so far. That's yours, Chalobah. Stick with him. Yes, Trev. Plays. Great intensity. Vinny is non-existent, and we're forcing Madrid to play long balls. We have had the advantage now, but we need to convert our chances, or this work will be for nothing. Agreed. That's the only fear right now. We need to take advantage of this good period we have. And hopefully, if we can get a goal before the first half whistle ends, who knows what happens in the second half. But Madrid's going with a completely different mentality. They'll feel a bit more pressure. It's going to be completely different. Anyway, we're defending now in our own halves. We're protecting the spaces between the lines. I'm liking the shape so far. It's quite compact. Yes, Cucurella blocked that. Not able to. That's it. Hold our shape. Good pass. Oh my God. That hit the post. That hit the post then. Look at that pass from Carvajal. That first touch. Oh, hit the post. Oh, my lord. Oh. This is what I mean by Real Madrid. Like, they've done nothing so far in this game, but any moments of quality like this. But I think that's a nice little wake-up call that, you know, we're playing well, but we need to score. Like, we need to get a goal. Like, as Jonathan said, we can't let this intensity and all this work be for nothing right now. Mason for Gallagher at half-time. What are you saying? Where's the comment? Mason for Gallagher at half-time. I don't want to see Felix, Pulisic or Sterling until the 75th minute. Gianni Nini, why do you think Noni hasn't played much since signing? I think he looks more dangerous than Felix and Mudryk. Maybe things like youth playing against him, inexperience, stuff like that. I'm not too sure, to be fair with you. We have a lot of depth in attack right now. I don't think there's like any clear solutions towards what to really do. I think Noni might have to wait until next season or try and get some sub appearances at least. Anyway, the ball has found itself back to the right hand sides. I hope people react to this because, I mean, that kind of came from nothing then. Like, if that went in, the game is basically over. Blocks out well. Enzo plays it back to corner. Nice pass to find Kai. Great pass from Gallagher. That's it. Take your card out, ref. Take your card out. But I feel like Gallagher doesn't get as much credit. Like, that was a really good pass forward. Like, little details like that. Like, he presses well. I think he's not too bad on the ball. Works really hard. Like, I feel like he's like a Nico Barella type of midfield player where he has that goal threat. You know, he can, you know, kickstart the play. And I think he's kind of improved a little bit. That's especially second half of the season. So if he does get sold in the summer, it's going to feel a little bit, be a bit harsh because he's not been too bad second half of the season. But yeah, today he's really showing a lot of faith in Frank Lampard's. And right now, set piece, please deliver, and it hits the first man again. Like, I really hate how wasteful we are from set plays. Reese on the ball, he's carrying it forwards. Oh, crossfield ball finds Silva, who heads it back though. But that Cucurella wins the ball back, carries it forwards, played. Milan miss a penalty. Oh, swear down. Gallagher playing well. Need him in the press. I suggest Mount for cover and move Kante down. I think that's the play I do in the second half as well. I'm surprised that Mount hasn't got many minutes. I mean, he's fit now. I don't think he's injured anymore. So it would be nice. Firemaster, Nini, do you want to see Enrique or Nagelsmann? I'd like to see Enrique because of the 4-3-3, like that vertical, like passing type of game. I think it would suit a lot of the players we have in the team, to be fair. So I'll be curious for that. But I think Nagelsmann is still a very good manager. If he's our second, if he's like the main guy, I'm not opposed to it. You know, there's a lot of faith from the board and the owners right now. And I think in terms of like options in the market, there aren't a ton of options available right now. So him, Enrique or Gallardo, they're three managers I'm looking at. I like the idea of Gallardo because if he can like help and look Enzo Fernandez, that could really improve our midfield even more. So yeah, definitely something to look into. Oh, Connor just brings down Carvajal. He had to. Ball back to Militao. Camavinga. It's been a bit difficult for Camavinga. I'm surprised that he's got like a 6.8 match rating. Doesn't make sense. But here, we win the ball back and Garlo plays it forwards. Plays it back to Mateo. Fofana's stepped up now. Back to Reece, who's free on the right hand side. Vinny and Camavinga are both closing him down. I mean, that tells you how good Reece is going forward. That Vinny has to now come back. I think they feel like Cucurella can be like Carvajal, Cucurella. That's more of like an even battle compared to Camavinga and Reece. But Connor with the ball in the box. I mean, that was a decent delivery then from Connor. That was a nice ball in the box then. Oh, unlucky. The only shame though is that Kante has a lot of box presence in this game, and unfortunately he doesn't get many goals. So, I mean, that's the only fear that you're relying on Kante to have his shooting boots on tonight. I'm liking the press, but forcing Madrid back. We've really disrupted their game and made things hard for them. Playing lots of long balls, but finds Vinny isolated against Fofana. Come on, Wesley, stick with him. That's yours. Back to Kroos. That's yours, Silva. Kante wins it. Great first touch, but Kai just didn't clock the He has to stay there then. Play. Come on. Yeah, sorry you guys. My room's quite stuffy. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a blocked nose. So apologies for some of the muffled sound right now. That's it, the pressure. I'm liking the pressure though. I'm liking it. I'm liking the aggression. I'm liking that. That was exactly what we liked in the first leg. That's it. Make it hard for them. Make it difficult. Giroud missed the penalty. Okay. Nagelsmann, perfect. Gets the best out of Kai, Mount, and Nkunku. I mean, we like to think that, right? I think every manager we've looked at who's been here, he's been the guy who has all the magic solutions. But I'm not really... I need to see it for myself at this point right now. But, I mean, for all the stats so far being in our favour. Vinicius Junior's free on the left-hand side. Can we close down the angle? Kepa. Good save from Kepa. Madrid is still finding these moments of quality. Is that off? Okay, it's been blown now. But stats so far, listen, we've had the better game so far. You know, of course, expected goals isn't amazing right now, but in terms of the areas in which we're winning the ball back, it's not been too bad. I'm a bit surprised by the possession, but I guess all the backwards passes from Madrid are kind of counting up. But right now, we've had 3 shots against their 1, 2 block shots, 1 corner kick. A lot of fouls from our side so far, around 6. And 1 big opportunity from Kante missed. But in terms of the deals right now, you know, we're winning a lot of tackles. We're getting really tight. A nice play from Reece then. Wesley does well to win that ball back to find Kai. But no one's there for the rebound. Good composure, Silva. Keep the ball on the ground. Keep it on the ground. That's it. Played. Play for Fofana. That's better. Good football. Handball. Is that not a handball? Okay, play on. Oh, please find him, Kai. Find him. Played Reece. Connor's finding some really good positions so far. We've been really impressed with him so far. Good ball in the box. Over the top. Now we're playing some nice football. We're moving the ball up the field really well. I think Connor's finding some great positions in the half spaces just to help the wing backs get further forward. Connor's not a bad player. I'm surprised why he gets nicknames like Connor, like Galadog and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I felt like if certain players were from Germany or Italy, he's seen completely differently. Kepa, no mistakes, my guy. Okay, plays it back to Matteo, back to Wesley. Into Silva, back to Wesley. Mount for cover, yep. Cucumber can't cross. Glimmers of old Chelsea coming back. Yes, Davids. Glimmers of that. Oh, Enzo left foot. Oh, crossfield pass. He switched the ankle beautifully, man. Reese, I mean, really dominates that right hand side. But my only fear is that could he go to Real Madrid one day? Like, I don't think I'd be surprised by that, to be fair with you. Like, especially with like normal Champions League football. Back into Enzo on the ball. Like, you know what? Like, I wish I could swap Enzo and Kante. I know that I need Enzo for progression reasons. Oh, ball. Cucurella back. Connor. Offsides. Offside anyway. Offsides. But who played that? Was that Silva? Like, Havertz has the aerial advantage over like any Real Madrid player. It's not often you're seeing Kai being so dominant aerially, but I think Alaba just about puts off Gallagher then with his header. But it'll take one moment for Madrid to kill this game off, so it's still very tight. Enzo, he finds the ball. Does he play it to Kai? Not able to find him. Close him down, Enzo. Close him down. Close him down, Enzo. Oh, that pace, that disgusting pace. Hey! Like, it's not very often you're seeing Benzema like rushing his shots in. So that's telling you that they're feeling the pressure a bit now. That they're feeling the intensity. And with a lineup like this, you're kind of thinking to yourself that these guys can go they can play like this for quite a bit of time. Like, these guys can keep this intensity up. Like Valverde, I'm not seeing much in midfield so far tactically. I mean, we're winning the physical battles. We have a lot of success tactically right now. Wow. Oh, no. Come on, Silva, close them off. Good save, Kepa. That was a little bit too easy then from a throw-in. That was a very smart run by Modric. Just completely took out the whole defense in. Corner now. Ay. If we can see this, it's over. If this goal goes in, the game's done. Oh, come on, you guys. Defend this. Played Silva. Yes, Reese closes that cross down. Win it back. Cucurella wins the header. Back to Kante. First time back to Cucurella. Gallagher's there. Oh, ref, at least play on. Let us play on. Kepa. Oh, Kepa. Oh, thank God. Yes, Reese. Play it back to Cucurella. Okay, back to cover. Fofana's getting forward. Kai's moved to the right hand side. Fofana making the overlap and run. Yes, Enzo. Yes. Played. Win that. Good. Play on. What? Yellow cards. Ref. Oh, my lord. Nini, I think you should do a similar style video as George with 6 things we learned. I know you analyze games well, so I think that will pop. I mean, I kind of do my own type of take on that. Like the, like post game, to be honest with you. Like, Benson has his own thing. Like, he needs to have his own thing. Like, I like this community because we all have like our own little flavor we bring. Like, I don't think it'd be cool to start, if everyone's copying each other's ideas and stuff like that. I get what you're saying. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like Benson's What We Learned series too, to be fair with you. So yeah. Kroos on the ball. Like, so far, he's been very quiet in this game. I mean, what are they saying? I mean, statistically, not doing too much, I guess. Ball finds Vinicius free on the left-hand side and it's out of play. So far, Vinny hasn't done too much. What, 35 minutes? 2 out of 3 dribble attempts. And Reece has been getting past him, got past him 3 times now. Yeah, Kai's holding the ball up really well in this game so far. Back to Connor. This is a very impressive game from Connor tonight. I like how this guy's playing tonight. Back to Kante, but he can't play the pass forward because Reece will be offsides. Back into Matteo. I think Matteo is sitting a bit deeper, allowing Enzo to be outside the box at least. So, it is a nice little midfield tweak so far. But great. 1-2. Please, Reece. Ball on the box. Ah, great defending. I feel like we're one of the teams that can really make Madrid sweat when we play against them. So, like, I keep saying it. I know I keep saying it, but the way we played the first leg, to think we played so weak and stupid, like we wasted 90 minutes for what? Nah. Honestly, it's quite frustrating. Like, if we play like this in the first leg, we're not 2-0 down right now. Frank, I know, but in addition, what do you think we are doing wrong that is causing our goal drought? That's a very complex question. There's not one thing we're not doing. For me, if I was to give one thing, I think it's like a very deep issue where there's no real attacking identity. Like, there's nothing that's been worked upon. There's no relationships. There's no real ideas, to be honest with you. But anyway, Reece, balling behind to Camavinga, who's getting torn up down that left-hand side. But again, it's just the final ball. That's the only thing most of the time is the final ball. Like, is Lampard going to take a risk? Maybe take off one of the midfield players, bring on like a Mudryk or Felix maybe. Anyway, it's time to defend right now. Vinicius, bombing forward on the left, but Reece is there to block things out. What's the player Reece James is, man? Ooh. Great pass from Cucurella. That's it. Ball back to Reece. Okay, for Fafana this time. Reece is a bit tired, I guess. Back to Enzo. That's the quality sometimes. We just don't have it with this particular lineup. Because, the difference is, you look at the positions of the players. We've seen guys like Felix and Co in these areas. But the reason why it doesn't work is because when we use more attacking players, these guys don't press. Like, it's very easy for opposition teams to play out. But if you press properly, you see how hard it is for teams to play out from their halves. Like, that's the issue we have about finding that balance between using our attack and keeping that defensive shape and balance. Like, our attacking players have to do a lot more off the ball. I'm looking at Felix in particular, Mudryk, a lot of these guys, because, we have to use a lineup like this just to maintain that type of structure, to maintain that type of aggression, that intensity. Like, without that intensity, we're not there. So it's definitely question marks. But anyway, Kante's on the right-hand side this time. There's a lot of interchange, Fafana, Kante, Reece on the right-hand sides. Back into Kante. Nice play, Kante. This Camavinga's on the ground. Good tackle. Is that a corner? Please, we can't waste these moments. We have to take advantage from set plays. Come on. Like, we need this goal to go. Like, we actually need this right now. Like, we need this right now. Before the halftime whistle goes. Come on. Cucurella. Oh! I remember watching a training video a while back when Tuchel was coach. I remember seeing him walk the players to how to pass and receive the ball. I don't see players, but I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. We've been seeing players passing correctly this entire game. Like, how can you say that? look at the game, man. Like, Enzo's played some great balls. Kante, Kai, I mean, a lot of these guys are playing the right way. From what I heard, though, I heard that Tuchel didn't really do work on the attack too much. He felt like these guys should like figure out by themselves, and the players didn't really respond too well to that. From what I know, basically. So, you know, Tuchel's a great manager, but my criticism's always been like, with the amount of time he's had with the team, like the fact that we didn't improve offensively. Like, people will say like his last season, the amount of goals we scored, but we played like 60 something games. It was like a 1 and 2 type of record. So, I mean, it's not that impressive, not gonna lie. I felt like with all the time he had, we should see a bit more improvement in the attack. But yeah, I don't know what the reason was, to be fair. Anyway, Connor's sick with him. Finds the far post. Oh my lords. Vinicius Junior's runs and behinds. Like, he stays very far wide on the left. Look at the explosion. Like, he curves his run. He gets in front of Fofana. What's a tackle from Wesley? What's an interception from Wesley then? Oh, wow. Gets Mudryk on. Havertz has not been bad. Havertz has not been bad today. He's been linking up the play well today. I mean, Reese plays it forward to Kante. Kai. Ah. I think the right hand side will look very strong so far. Kante curving his run then. Makes a run wide on the right hand side. But this is the cross in the final ball. Like, Kai made the right run. You know, guards in the far post then. Cucurella. Oh, near post. Please, Cucurella, please. Please. Back to Reese. Back to Cucurella. Ball in the box. Oh, oh no. Oh, this team, man. This team. Ay. One counter attack. That Valverde completely goes past cover then. Burst down the right hand sides. Far post cross and... Oh, my lords. I'm not going to lie, like on 2 occasions, you could argue that Madrid could have scored a goal by now. Like, playing this way is allowing us to compete. But I think right now, we're not really seeing any solutions to being able to like actually score or really like, you know, really damage Real Madrid. I think it's interesting that we have to play this type of team to remain competitive, which has been important, right? Off the ball and stuff like that. But we lack a little bit of quality between the lines. I mean, not too much. I'd say out wide, but lacking a bit of quality with the crosses today so far. Anyway, Kroos is about to take a set play for Real Madrid. I mean, we can't concede before half time finishes. Corner, Kai carrying the ball forward, leading the counter attack. Come on, Kai. Play Kai. Played. Ball's gone backwards, sorry. Played straight back to Chalab on the left-hand sides. Back into Mateo. Enzo's coming deeper to receive. Half turn. No option forward though. Back into Mateo. Back to Connor who drops deeper. Back to Trev. And now we're playing the ball forwards. Like, it's really interesting that, I don't know, it's just like the way we're playing the connections and stuff like that. It's a real big improvement compared to a lot of things we've seen before. So like this bipolar season, I can never really fully determine what the real causes are for why the season's been so bad. Like, you think to yourself, the way we're playing, like, why does this not translate when guys like Felix are playing, or Mudryk, or guys like that? Why is this not translating? Mateo carrying it forward, back to Kai, back to Reese, come on! Come on, Kukurea, come on! Go! My God, this flipping Real Madrid team, man. This Real Madrid team. That was it then. If Ben wasn't off, if that was Ben right there, that's a goal. 10 times out of 10. If that was Ben. In swinger. Mateo. Oh, fuck. Misses the volley attempt. Back to Reese. Plays it back to Kante. Just put the ball in the box, Kante. Win that second ball. Oh, just the way they play out sometimes, Madrid's. Oh, Cucurella with the opportunity we've been waiting for this whole game. The opportunity we've been waiting for this whole game. Oh, Cucurella, why did he place it, bro? You had to smack that, man. You had to smack that. Anyway, Benzema's covering his run. He's in front of Chalobah, but doesn't find the ball. Good block from Cucurella. Gallagher fouls and goods. Fuck. To think we used to have Courtois and goal. Yeah, I remember. And I remember all the snakes chants, and he was this and he was that and he was overrated and all that type of stuff. The difference you have having like a world-class goalkeeper. I mean, listen, it's been a promising first half. Like, we're still in the game. I think considering how poor the season's gone, considering how awful we were against Brighton as well too. I think this reaction we're seeing, this fight, this aggression, this intensity, I think it's definitely making me feel a bit of pride in my team performance right now, you know? Of course, we don't have any of the X-Factor guys in the field. There's no Felix, there's no Mudryk. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these guys have kind of had their difficulties at times. But I think that this lineup has made us competitive. Very competitive. You know, we're disrupting Madrid, we're making it hard for them, and we're creating a few good opportunities in this game as well. So I'm not complaining by what I'm seeing, but we're not playing this way because we're thinking we're going to get 20 chances on goal. Like, you're not going to get that many opportunities against Real Madrid's. You're not going to get that, but you're playing to create those good opportunities, and you're playing for set pieces, and you want to take advantage. I think that's the game against Madrid right now, and hopefully if we can do something epic tonight and find ourselves into extra time. At the quality we have on the bench, you know, I'm looking at guys like Mason. Let's look at the bench right now. Ruben, Mason, Felix, Ziyech, Sterling, Mudryk. We have real options to turn the game. Madrid's have Rudiger will most likely come on. Vasquez, Tchouameni will probably come on. They're the main Asensio. They're not the main like 4 players that could come on right now. But in terms of how this game's going right now, I think it's been a performance that's leaving me feeling satisfied, to be fair with you. I am feeling quite satisfied. But I'm going to ask you guys questions in the chat right now. What are you guys saying? How are you feeling about this game? How are you thinking about the opportunity now in the second half? I'm really curious to see. So I'm going to answer your questions now. How is Cucurella this bad, man? I mean, these guys have played well as a team today. let's not forget how easy it was for Madrid in the first leg. So Cucurella, I'm listening. He has to score that. You're hoping that, but I'm not gonna reduce his performance down to that miss alone. I think he's been good on the left hand side tonight. R1 D1, get Mudryk and Mount on, and get Felix on, and we have an opportunity. We do, but I kind of feel like that's like one of the last resort things. Like if we can make it like 1-0 in the 60th minute, let's say it remains 2-1 near the end, and then you have like the last 20 minutes bringing the attacking players. That could be the way to go, because my fear is that we've seen Madrid cut us open a few times, only a few times, when it comes to playing out from the back. And once you add in all these attacking guys, these guys work right off the ball. It's not the same. Like, it don't add up. I don't think we'd be able to play this way if we didn't have, like, basically full midfield players. If it was two midfield players with, like, two attacking mids alongside who don't really have intensity, I don't think we're playing this way against Madrid, to be fair with you. So I can't complain too much. I understand there's limits to this lineup we're seeing, but this lineup is allowing us to compete. And that's the important thing. Like, we're coming to the second half, and we can still compete to try and, change the course of our destiny right now. But anyway, Sterney, Reece needs help. I think we have seen that. I think we've seen Kante making some nice runs on the right hand side, Kai drifting to the right at times, even Fofana bombing forward, and Reece, I think we caused a lot of damage to Camavinga, and it's actually forcing Vinicius Jr. now to come back and double up with Camavinga to offer more support now. So I think it's not been too bad with how we've been playing, like moving the ball up, finding opportunities between the lines. I think Conor Gallagher's been one of his most impressive games of the season so far. I think this lineup, we had question marks for the game started, but I think the lineup it's proving why we maybe started this way, to be fair with you. Anyway, is that Piva and Gula? Where are you watching the match live? I'm watching it through the BT Sport app, so I've got Virgin Internet. So when you got Virgin Internet, you can obviously watch BT Sport basically on the internet. Let me find another question. Cryptotherapist, keeping everything the same. There's a team in here. Next year, our year for sure. Max, I don't think I've seen in months any cuckoo crosses past the first man in playing corners. It's not been the greatest, but I think defensively, at least, the way he's like making interceptions and pressings, he's been doing his thing so far. Yerps, Nini, it's not us being good. Madrid are sitting off, but we're making Madrid sit off, because look how we're pressing them when it comes to playing out from the back. Like, you have to look at that detail. Like, where we look at guys like Kante's positioning off the ball. Look at Gallagher's positioning. Look at how Havertz is between their centre backs, stopping the pass from left to right. Like, we're forcing Madrid to play a lot of long passes out from the back. Like, we're forcing them back, and we're allowing, because of the midfield players, the wing backs to really push forward. So like Vinicius and Rodrigo, they have to get the ball in behind a lot of times. Obviously, there's a risk with that, but we're limiting their threat, because in the first leg, it was literally like Matoma actually against Brian a few days ago. Just simple passes out wide and we're getting done by. Like, it was so stupid. So I think Lampard has found a competitive tactic today. So it's surprising that he was able to find this, but it does rely upon us being like very, not defensive, but it does rely upon us using a lot of more defensively minded players. So I think that's a very interesting observation, to be honest with you. Let's see what you guys are saying. Izu, first sub is Chukwuemeka for Gallagher. You guys in the chat, how are you finding Gallagher's performance? Are you impressed? Are you not as impressed? Like, how are you finding what he's doing? Samuel, please, where can I watch the match? Bro, you might have to go on like vipro.com or go on like Total Sportec. But yeah, I don't have any links for the game tonight. I'm sorry. Wan CFC Nini, we just don't score. I want Enrique these days to show how to get hold of the ball. That will work well with Enrique. I think so. But I think right now, the tactics of the wing backs really pushing forwards. We have a lot of options out wide too. But really isolating, Carvajal and Camavinga in particular today. It's been tactically, it's been a very solid performance. And this is the thing with Frank Lampard, yeah. Lampard can set his teams up like this. Like, we've seen him get certain results for Everton. We saw what happened during the 1920 season, during like lockdown season modes. Like, we picked up big results for City and big teams like that. And he can set his teams up to play like this, but I think he just decides that he wants to play attacking football. He wants to master how to get his teams to attack. You know, that's the funny thing, because considering the performances we've seen under Lampard's, like, you wouldn't think we'd be playing a game of football like this under Frank Lampard's. Like, being realistic, right? So I think that's the funny observation with Lampard. I feel like he could do this if he wants to, but he just wants to play attacking football, and fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Jay Dawn, Gallagher has worked hard for us, but not great offensively. I think he's been decent. I mean, relatively as good as he can be, because a lot of times, you know, our attack is relying upon wide service, but we're relying upon crosses from the wing backs. But in terms of like his pressing and tackles and the link-up play, how he's helping us move the ball up the fields, like, you have to think to yourself, how are the wing backs able to get this high and wide? That's because guys like Gallagher in particular in the half spaces is really helping us move the ball up, and he's played some nice balls forward. So yeah, I think he has to get a bit more credit, to be fair. I think he's been decent so far. Okay, Sheikh Z, play Mudryk and Mason Mount. I think Mount has to come on for sure at some point. Maybe you're taking off Mateo, you're moving Kante a bit deeper, you're moving Mount closer towards goal. That could be the play. Mudryk with pace, that could also be something interesting. Like, would Lampard decide to make us a back 4 team maybe as the game's going on to really try and force a result? That would be interesting to see. Heber Badir, yes Heber. Bro, what do you think about Drogba's comments about the club? I haven't actually seen them. I've had a bit of a mad day before I've started this stream, so I'm going to have to actually find them later on. But if you got me on Twitter, even send me a DM actually. I need to know what Drogba said, right? Anyway, Yerps, Gallagher's a road runner. We are Chelsea, we need more than that. Oh, I'm not going to lie, man. I feel like it's just like, it's a very like reductive way to see Conor Gallagher. He's just a road runner. That's what he's done today. I don't think that's that fair or that accurate. I mean, look at the movement, the first touches. Like, he wasn't playing like this during the start of the season. Yeah, he's a lot more intelligent than that. I think that's Twitter talk, in my opinion. Thanksgiving. What should our first sub be? I think goal threat. I think maybe Mason Mount could be a safe one. I'm looking at Felix. He could produce something maybe, but I feel like to really get Felix working, he needs to really be in a system with like regular support and guys he knows. And it feels a bit of a risk to use in a game like this. It's a hard one, to be fair. I'm looking at maybe Mount, Mudryk. I know a lot of guys in the chat have been saying the same things. I think I probably agree with something like that. Moving on to Green Panda. Connor can't, like, maybe you're taking off Cucurella for Mudryk. Could that be the play later on? Because if we can like find Mudryk wides on the left hand side, having Reece and Mudryk, if Madrid decide to double up on Reece, if you got Mudryk who's going up against Carvajal on the left, that could work in our favour maybe. If you want to play a bit aggressive, you know, Mudryk can play cross with both feet, with his left foot and his right foot. He's got goal threat. That could be like that could be a way to allow us to maintain our structure, but at the same time help us defend. You know what I mean? That's the best balance I could see. Maybe Mount and Mudryk. Mount maybe for like cover, or maybe Mount for Connor, and then maybe Mudryk for like Cucurella. I don't know. Just an idea, but you know, I'm just an armchair manager. I'll put my hands up. I'll keep things real. Vivo FC, don't trust Felix. I think in a game like this, I could agree, because I feel like Felix will go to sleep defensively, and then that's going to allow Valverde to play through us, and then we're going to get done on the counter-attacks. So the way we played has really limited a lot of the threat from Real Madrid. So it's not been too bad. But you're just thinking to yourself, if only Cucurella. Like, no. If only Ben didn't get that red card because of Cucurella. Because if Ben was in that same position, yeah, that is a goal 9 times out of 10. Like, it's a mass. And actually, the way we're playing right now, not having Ben Shaw is a massive loss, actually. It's a massive, massive loss, because this guy in both boxes is a top-class player. Top-class player. Kagi Munt. I don't even want to know why that's your name. But just go all out attack second half. Can't wait until the 60th, 65th minute to make changes. I think so. I think once it gets to a certain time, I'm hoping it's not going to be like pure desperation where, you know, we just kind of say, you know, goodbye tactics, hope and pray football. I hope it's not going to be that bad. But we have to pray we get a goal within the first 15 minutes. Madrid don't score. I mean, that's the only way forwards. Gina DEW, don't play Felix. That kid is a waste of money. Play Mudryk since he really needs minutes on the field. Julian, Mudryk for Gallagher. Hat-trick incoming, boys. I trust Kai times Mudryk. I think Mudryk's pace could be interesting against Carvajal. And I want to see more. I want to see more quality with the box threat. Like Kante's nice, but I guess the risk I would take is I'd take off cover. I'd put on Kante deeper, and I put Mount there because I think Mount. If Mount was in that area that Kante was in during the start of this game, listen, Mount might not score that, but you know there's going to be better contacts. It's going to be a bit close. It's going to be a bit tighter. So I think Mount. If we see him, there are rumours that he has agreed a pre-contract with Liverpool. We don't know right now, but yeah, let's see if he comes on and affects the game. Actually, Gallagher is doing well pressing, but need Mount in that position as he can score and press at the same time. Exactly. Like we've seen Kante. I mean, Kante's a complete midfield player. We've seen him drift to the right hand side, link up the play. Some nice 1-2s with Kai and with Reece James so far. But you're thinking if Mount's there, just with a goal threat, that could be also a way to do things. AH482, Nini, do you think Lukaku could have been useful in the future? I mean, I did a video on Lukaku today. There's a possibility this guy might be coming back. And to be fair with you, I think it's like different conditions and rules. And I mean, we paid like 340,000 a week. He costs over 100 million. And we don't have Champions League football for next season at this rate, potentially. Like, can we say goodbye to Lukaku just like that in a new regime under new management, especially a guy who's that clinical? And he showed that last season. He still got 15 goals. Everyone downplayed that, but we're a team that don't really score at all. So to even get 15 in all competitions, knowing that he didn't play every game too and had injuries, it's not that bad. You know, I feel like Lukaku, if he came back, he'd get you minimum, 15, 20 goals max if he's really fit. That's what it comes down to Lukaku. If he's really fit, then you don't know. Moetti, Kante deeper, Enzo and Mount. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind seeing Enzo. Like we're seeing Enzo like in the first half, Kova's been sitting deeper actually, allowing Enzo to push forward. So Lampard knows, okay, Enzo, if the ball finds itself outside the box, Enzo has the quality from distances. Izu, bring back Lukaku and sign a strong DM. Bruno Guimaraes, he would be beautiful alongside Enzo. Like Bruno, Enzo, midfield combination. Wow. That's actually my FIFA Ultimate Team lineup, to be fair with you. GSXRL1. Enzo needs to be further up the pitch. He's been wasted as a CDM. He has had license to push forwards. It's been Cover that's been sitting a bit deeper. So it could be the right balance. So, we need his connective play. But he has the opportunity to, get forward a little bit too. Right now, no subs, but Rudiger is coming on. Oh, I think that's Rudiger for Kai Havertz. I think Alaba's really struggled early against Kai Havertz throughout this game today. So that's a big substitution from Ancelotti to have a very aggressive defender alongside Kai. This is going to be a very hard game for Kai Havertz now because Rudiger is going to be right up. You know what this guy's going to be. I don't have to say. Okay, Nafro, praying for Kante to score 7 this half. Bro, aren't we all? Aren't we all praying for 7 goals right now? Moetti, appreciate the super chat, man. Thanks a lot. Mount needed tonight. He can link well with Kai and Reece. I think at some point, and I feel like for the start of the second half, Ancelotti's making the first play. He's making the first big decision now by making that sub, by bringing on Rudiger, just to try and nullify one of our threats in Kai. Because I think, Kai today, tactically, system-wise, he's been dropping deeper. He's been linking the play. He's been finding the balls out wide to the wing-backs. It's been a good performance, but it's one of them games where you're never going to remember it because he hasn't been given the luxury of having like a good opportunity made for him now. But right now, it's been competitive. That's what I can say. It's been competitive. And now it's going to get a bit harder now that Kai's going up against Rudiger. So let's see what happens. I'm hoping Rudiger can just do something mad and get himself sent off. But I mean, Rudiger's the master of controlled aggression. So yeah, I might as well pray to win the lottery, to be fair with you. But anyway, Enzo's carrying the ball forward. Plays it back to Kukurea on the left-hand side. We're looking to play forward fast. Getting men forward there. Kante, can he win that? Back to Kai. Back into Matteo. Nice intensity so far. It's been a quick start. Reece can't get by both of these guys. 。 Rudiger on the fields. Okay. But look at our shape so far. Like Madrid have been forced to play balls side to side, side to side. We're closing down the fullbacks to stop them playing forwards. The ball's going back to the goalkeeper, back to their defence. Like, this is what I mean. Unfortunately, we can't play this way with guys like Felix and Chorus. It's too much like work rate for them. But if they could play like this, we're a much better team right now. Anyway, Benzema's dropping deeper to the left-hand side. Is that the play from them now to get Benzema close to Vinicius? Anyway, Fofana, good defending. Nothing wrong there, ref. Oh, come on, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But to give away a corner right now near the start of the first half, I don't like that. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, Fofana against Rudiger. These guys need to concentrate right now. Come on, boys. Wake up, wake up. Kroos. Ball over the top and well defended by Jalaba. I think Jalaba's been very good tonight so far. I've been impressed by him. I'm very unlucky that he's not got as many minutes this season. I think he's one of those guys that doesn't really do many things bad at all, to be fair with you. I think there's a lot of competition right now. Back to Modric in that like Christian Eriksen area of the fields. But our shape's looking not too bad so far. We're forcing them backwards at least. Cover wins the ball back and it's a flipping free kick, man. But I'm surprised by some of the reins are quite low on our side. I don't think Mateo's... I mean, there's been a few sloppy forward passes. Not too bad, though. I don't know why Connor and Kante... I guess offensively, not many shots, right? One shot on target. One on target. Not too many opportunities. Oh, anyway. Ball in behind. Finds Rodrigo. Good defending Cucurella. Oh, I thought 1 second if he made one. If he was a second slow with that. Nice play from Kai then. Back to Reese. Carrying it forwards. Plays it back to Enzo on the right hand side. Back to Enzo. Switch ball. Cucurella found on the left hand side. Connor's about to make a run in on the outside of Carvajal. Cucurella making the run back in, on the other side, but it's played back to Mateo. Back to Trev. His switch ball is sliced, but Reese is there to deal with it, but not the best switch ball. Forces us all the way back right now. But Trev gets back in position to help us play out quickly again. So, like, he knows what to do when he makes a mistake, at least. Back to Mateo. Back into Silva. Back into Mateo. Oh, super pass from Mateo to find cover. Well played. Back to Reese on the right. Up against Camavinga, but Camavinga is finding his tackling again so far. Don't let him get forward. Don't let him get forward. I think so far we've done well to really limit Vinicius Junior's options. I think that in the first leg he had Camavinga alongside him. You were seeing Benzema getting close to him. It was causing us too much damage down the flanks. But I think we've really forced Camavinga back throughout large portions of this game so far. Okay, yeah, that's a yellow card from Reese. Yellow cards. Ooh. He's gonna feel that one for a little bit though. Reese misses the next game. That's if you even get there at this rate. What are you guys saying though? Could you see something crazy like you're moving Reese into midfields? You're moving like Ruben as a wing back on the right hand side just to like try and force back Camavinga, knowing the fact that Reece can make those underlaps and can link up with the midfield. Could that be a way to do things? You know, you're taking off Silva, you're moving Fofana there. Reece has moved to the back three. Ruben's coming on as a wing back. I mean, it worked in the second leg against them last season. Oh, well read by Chalobah then. Like, you know, we forget that Chalobah's got quality. Like, you know, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Leipzig, all these clubs made offers to try and sign him in the summer. And Todd Bowley actually persuaded Chalobah to remain here and not to leave. So, like, the quality of, like, European club that's looking at him, it says a lot about how good the guy is. Anyway, back to Wesley, plays it back to Enzo. Carries it forward, back to Cucurella on the left-hand sides. We're moving the ball left to right quite a lot. We're finding it a bit hard to play through their lines at times. Obviously, Kante found some space then. Cover's carrying it forwards. Back to Enzo. Plays it straight back to Kai. But where's the box threat? Connor. Kante and Connor right there, but great header there. Kante! Ah! Bro. It's going to be one of these games, man. It's going to be one of these games. Oh, we've actually made the opportunities to get back in this game. This is well played. It's gone with the knockback, but that was good defending then from Kante. That wasn't too easy, to be fair. Anyway, Enzo taking the delivery and another guy hitting the first man. Please, we've wasted every corner right now. Back to Kai. I mean, Kai has played a really good game so far. I've been impressed with him. Matteo just body balance is fully off. Fofana's trying to keep up with Vinicius. But we're getting back with numbers. Oh, flipping hell. Come on! Kante. This is the mad thing though, but we're relying upon Kante with the goal threat today. Blades. That's it. Oh, good play. Come on, Trev. Referee, card. He's off. I swear he's off, no? He's off, bruv. Take him off. Off. Referee, take that card out right now. Take him off. Take him off right now. Take this guy off the field. Are you stupid? Take him off the field. Take this guy off the field now. Look. It's a yellow card. Come on, man. Come on. Bro, come on, man. This is ridiculous, ref. Take your card out. Put some pressure on this referee now. Are you taking the piss? He knew what he was doing, then he obstructed him. VAR right now. Come on, man. How is that not a red card? How is Militao still on this field? This is nonsense. This is nonsense. This guy shouldn't be here. Professional foul. You're right. Vic. He knew what he was doing then. Are you... Because you know if that was Vinicius and that was Fofana, that's a straight card. This is ridiculous. But yeah, set piece has been awful tonight. Oh, Reece. Came here from Mars channel to escape his negativity. I'm sure it was a good decision already. Shout out to Mar. Please, Lampard's out Gallagher, put in Mudryk. It feels like maybe someone with more box threat. That's a bit more attacking presence right now. Like, as the game is going on, we have to naturally take a bit of risk now. We need to force things a little bit. But, I don't know how Militao is still on. That's actually baffling to me. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Yes, Kai. Good play, Kai. Come on, Connor. That's yours, Kante. That's it. Played. I'm liking the aggression in the midfields. That's it. Get tight and strong. Oh my God, he pulled it back. He pulled it back. Are you... anyway. Back to Fofana. Come on, boys. Yes, cover. Kai finding nice spaces, dropping deeper. Can he get the overlap? Kai! Oh, unlucky. The team is cursed, really is. It's gotten so bad, which Werner was saying. Why is Connor still in the game? Bro, like, are we just going back to reverting to criticising scapegoats and stuff like that? Like, let's not act like these guys aren't playing well right now. I'm a bit confused by some of these comments. Let's not act like we aren't seeing good performances right now. We haven't been playing like this. This is the bare minimum we wanted to see, and we're seeing it right now in a massive game. So come on. It's one of those times to start supporting right now, yeah? That's it. We're playing out from the press quite well. Kante found some nice space between the lines, but Reese just fell asleep a tiny bit then. Caught in two minds. I'm looking at the bench right now in terms of options. Ziyech, Felix, Mendy. I'm guessing the first, you guys in the chat, who are the first 2 subs you want to see? Are we going to see Lampard make 2 or 3 or 1? Let us know. But Chalobah, Trev is not able to just get there. Shit. Please. Oh, fuck. Wrong gamble from Chalobah then. Gambled it wrong. Caught the gamble wrong then. Chalobah. Just got it a bit long. Just got the gamble wrong then. Couldn't keep up. Got it wrong. Couldn't even take his man out. Shit. I mean, they tried to stop it. But the composure then from Vinicius just to hold his run a little bit and find it back. Unlucky. Fuck. I mean, could Kepa have done better? He was getting moved around a bit. But you thought Vinicius is going to take the shot then, no? I'm going to feel like Militao shouldn't be on this field, and it's a different game in a sense. But I mean, a lot of us said that the bare minimum thing we wanted to see tonight was a performance that you can at least be proud of. And I think, listen, it's been a good performance so far. There's a bit of time. We can still win this game, but not go through. Ball over the top. Back to Mateo. He plays it back to Connor. Connor takes the shot. Courtois deals with that. Obviously, the big opportunity came from Cucurella in the first half. He had to really score that opportunity then to really give us a massive hope, really. It was going to be a very tall ask so far. But Madrid have been teasing us with that little counter-attacking threat this game, yeah. And one moment where Chalobah just gambles wrong. Maybe we should have stuck with him instead of sliding in then. Good tackling. But just the improvements we're seeing, like, there is going to be a massive frustration that we didn't approach the first leg like this because we weren't competitive. We didn't play to win. You know, this system of trying to force Felix into the team works against us. And this is the way we should have played from the first leg, realistically. Oh my God, Militao, man. 4 losses in a row. That's not Chalobah's fault. I mean, yeah, he's extended himself to try and get there. Cucurella left a lot of space there for sure. It was good play by Real Madrid to find us weak on that left-hand side though. I mean, it's still hard when you're dealing with Rodrigo and Vinicius who are like dropping deeper and stuff like that. I mean, we're not playing against like Burnley or something, you know. But anyway, Kante's driving it forward, plays it back to Kai. 1-2 back to Kante. I think Kai playing this deep line forward role today. I think he's looked good so far. Ball in from Enzo. Can he get his body in front of the ball? Is that a corner at least? Trev. If only he just timed that a little bit better then. It looked like it was a little bit winnable. Just panic right there. Fuck. Stefan, it's funny how you're expected to get anything out of this match. The reason I never believe anything would happen today is because of Lampard. I know, I get it. Yes, thank you. I need to change the scoreline. Thank you. Apologies for that. I had to process the goal. For a second, man. Sorry, you guys. I mean, like I said, I wasn't expecting to go through, but at least a performance to be proud of. If we can at least make this like 1-1 or 2-1, I'd take that, to be fair with you. Like, for the context of this season, yeah, at least leave with our heads high, to be honest with you. Because it's been a good game. We've been competitive. We've taken the game to Real Madrid, playing some nice stuff between the lines. It's not been a bad game of football. It's just frustrating that we didn't play this way the first leg. Cucurella back to Connor, who's looked impressive for me tonight. Poor back pass to find Rodrigo. And Chalobah gets there. And now Felix, Mudryk, and who's the other guy coming on? Sterling are now all coming on right now. This is where we're going to see a difference, yeah? Let's see if these guys maintain the press and the intensity. That's going to be the difference right here now. Not Chalobah's fault, but that slide was very unnecessary. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. He tried to save it, but you're hoping he can just do a little bit better, because that on replays, it was slightly savable a little bit. A tiny bit. Felix, Sterling, Mudryk coming on, triple sub. Tala, I can't lie, man. The fan of me wants a more attacking rich 11. Exactly, right now, like I said, we got nothing to lose right now. We got nothing to lose at all. Nothing to lose at all. We might as well go for it. I think Reece on that right hand side, Madrid are going to be licking their lips thinking, yo, you know, this is a guy we might have to fork out 100 M's for in the next few seasons. I mean, super game from Reece. But anyway, Mudryk, Sterling, Felix, the attack hasn't been able to really find these combinations and stuff. So I wonder what this is going to be. Is this going to be like four at the back? Is it going to be like a 4-2-3-1 type of system? Like Enzo, Kante, Gallagher off, Kovarov. Who else? Maybe maybe Chalobah off or Silva off. I don't know. Back to Silva, carrying the ball forward this time. Plays it into the path of Reece James on the right. Plays it back to Silva. Oh, see, that's not enough proper box presence, but nice play, Gallagher. Oh, Fernandez. Nice cut with the left. Played Enzo. Top player. Back to Silva. Back to Reece, ball over the top. That's yours, Reece. Good ball in the box. Too much. Nah. Asking a lot then. Maatsen is hopefully coming back in the summer. You'd like to think so. The quality we had. A lot of us were saying, why wouldn't Ian Maatsen get a pre-season? Last pre-season. He had a good spell at Charlton. Like, he could have been a guy to give an opportunity for. Mads, man. This game, this season. The pain doesn't end. It really doesn't end. I mean, statistically, expected goals, we're leading naturally. We had some good opportunities. Oh no, Vinny. Win that ball, please. Not like this. Oh, flipping hell, man. Mateo's on the ball. Releases it wide to the right. Fofana's carrying it. Obviously going to play it backwards. Back to Kante. Into cover. Gallagher's dropped deeper. Told Cucurella to get forwards. Played Kai. It's been nice link up from Kai when he gets to drop deep and not, like stick with his man. Cucurella on the left. Like, honestly, I'll take a goal at least. I think this performance deserves something. Like, we're not going to go through, but, I feel like there's been some promise here. It's not been too bad. I mean, not how many... We saw how Liverpool got destroyed by Real Madrid. Trying to play attacking football against them. So, we're not playing against any team right now. Oh, played Reese. Please, Reese, ball in the books. Camavinga just gets there. Super chat, though. David Fisher, the comeback begins now. We win in pens. That's the spirit, David. Honestly, man, really appreciate the super chat. Sorry it took me so long to even notice that or realize. Yeah, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate that. The comeback begins right now. Gallagher. Listen, I've liked Connor today. I think tactically he's been very intelligent, very smart, been very competitive too. I know the stats aren't going to be giving guys 8s or 7s or nothing like that. But, okay, so Gallagher so far has got a 7.1. I mean, look at the zones and positions. He's really... Okay, Enzo Fernandez is off now. Okay. So Enzo's getting a little bit of a rest then, it seems like. So Kova and Kante. So Kova to help us progress up. Kante on, Cucurella off. Mudryk on for Cucurella. So I guess I'll be maintaining... we're maintaining playing like the same, like 3-4-2-1. I'm guessing maybe Mudryk's playing the Cucurella role I was talking about before. So the pivot of Kova and Kante. Okay, come on, Raheem. Oh, Raheem on the right. This is what I mean. Little shit like this. Like, just no one was there then. That's it. We won the ball back in their half again. Mateo. I mean, I probably would have kept on Enzo, to be fair with you, but there must be a reason why he has to probably come off. Anyway, Felix on the ball. Back to Mudryk. See, little things like that. Like, just not really understanding each other's runs and stuff. Just kind of like fighting to keep the ball together. Okay, come on, Raheem. Reese. If we don't score in this game, man, today, can't blame the players. They tried. Yes, Harvey, I think they definitely tried today. It's been a game. Today. I guess the first leg made things more frustrating. It could have been completely different with the way we've been playing today. We've really forced Madrid back. We've really made things difficult and hard. But let's pray for some quality from set pieces. That's been the only disappointing thing other than conceding. Set plays have been awful. Just not enough. It was a bit floaty from Felix and there wasn't enough whip. Anyway, back to Mudryk. Okay, nice pass of Mudryk back to Reese. Really nice. I wasn't actually expecting that. Felix on the right hand side. Reverse ball back to Kai. It's back. Is that a pen? Is that not a pen, bruv? Is that not a pen? Come on, VAR. Come on. You have to do something for us tonight, man. It's a penalty. Look at Modric's leg. Look at his leg against Kai's. Look at the contact there. It was visible. I know it's not, but let me have one, man. Come on, you guys. At least get a goal. Let's get a goal soon. I mean, statistically, what's it saying so far? Okay, expected goals, nearly double Madrid's. Very deep ball. It's not the most effective way to be able to break them down. Okay, total shots. We've had more total shots. Yes. Corners. Where's the big opportunities? We've had two, of course, Kante and Cucurella. They were the two big moments. Cucurella before the first half whistle ended. If we had scored that goal, it's different second half. Anyway, Benzema's coming off. I mean, I got a lot of respect for Benzema. I think he's one of my favourite players, I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, Benzema. If we're losing to Real Madrid, I hope they win it. again. Like, I prefer to lose to the winners. It doesn't feel as bad then when it plays out that way. But I think it might be Man City's this year, to be fair with you. I think Man City are probably winning things. I think Madrid are getting overpowered. It's going to be it would be a hard final, but I kind of see it going that way. I mean, a hard semi, I mean. Courtois straight to the ground. Good pressure played. Oh, referee. Anyway, I've got a super chat right here. The Huss Pain. Pain, man. I feel like it's not as painful because I think we lost this game because of the first leg. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't the right way to approach the game. We wasted the first leg. A part of me felt like we can't do things correctly in the second leg. Anyway, nice play from Kai. I've liked Kai today. Can he put the cross into that corner at least? Oh, like, this is where I miss Mason Mount. I think Mount is the only guy that puts in consistent quality from set plays. I think we've definitely lacked his presence. I mean, he's been the guy most of the times we're scoring from corners. It's a Mount assist. But anyway, a set play right now. Let's not waste this. We have like the aerial advantage over Real Madrid. So this is why the delivery's been really disappointing. Felix, that's way better. Just good defending from Madrid. And Zata, it went off. Oh, man. Cry me a river. These Sterling balls are terrible. Yes, I mean, I got a lot of respect for Sterling, but a part of me still thinks, why did we actually sign him? You know, I think that was a mistake from Tuchel. I think he wanted him to be like this, false nine type of forwards. That's a complete waste, not gonna lie. Alexander. Bro, Sterling is so great. Yep, Adita. Very nice. Lampard still playing cover when your son is literally on the bench. I mean, I thought no one even liked Mason, so actually, I don't know if you like him or not. I'm not gonna make that comment. I'm gonna leave that Twitter stuff on Twitter, to be fair. Jordan. Honestly, don't see us getting better anytime soon. Everything about the club is terrible. It is. It's not good. But at least this performance, man, it's been a top game. We've made things hard for Madrid. Anyway, Fofana, Sterling, doubling up against Vinny. Plays it back to Kroos on the outside of the box. Vinny again, playing it back to Shmeni this time. Oh, what a pass from Shmeni. Jesus. And Mudryk kind of panicked then. We forced pressure on our own half, but Silva's there to deal with it with the header. Great first touch from Felix, and he bombs forwards. Oh, Felix. Come on, Felix. Come on, Felix. Felix. This is what I mean. Like, this is why I'm not too harsh on Felix, because he produces this stuff out from nothing. It's not like he's receiving the pass in behind or something. Like, he made this from absolutely nothing. 2 incredible first touches. The angle closed down a little bit, but at least it gets you up your feet a bit. Play Trev. Wins the ball back. We're still keeping that aggression, which is nice. Back to Sterling. Finds Kante on the right. Sterling, you want to support him? He just came on the field. Reese back in midfield. Back into Mateo. But that was a nice play from Felix then. Mads. But yeah, one little detail I think so far, Cucurella, unfortunately you say he's had really big impacts in the fate of this tie. I think his involvement for Ben getting sent off was a massive loss. And obviously, for the goal we conceded tonight, I think his positioning actually was crazy to bomb forward that much, not going to lie. Another moment in behind. Can we at least try and get there? Mudryk played, Mudryk. Thank you, Mudryk. I mean, realistically, he's the only guy on the field that's catching up to win that tackle. So good play for Mudryk then. Finds Kai on the right-hand side. At least let's get a goal, boys. Let's get a goal at least. I know I'm not asking for much now. Mudryk on the left. Great first touch. Oh, Mudryk. Mihailo. Oh. Bro, yeah. We have to relax a little bit with the spam, man. It's not really making too much sense. It's not that type of game. Mark, can someone please pass properly to Mika? King, get ready to fight for regulation. Yeah, we're getting regulated, I guess, this season. Zach, Lampard is a joke for sure. Like, terrible setup today. James, at least next year we can focus on getting an identity and concentrating on the league. That's at least we have that. But we have to cut this squad down heavily because what if we don't have any European football at all? How are we going to balance over 25 man? Can't make that mistake again. Anyway, Mount's getting his last appearance in the Champions League, I guess, before he goes to Liverpool. I don't know. I'm being cynical. Anyway, Kai's going off for Mason. Mason's coming on. I think Kai today, it's not been awful. It's not been awful. I think the link-up play has been good, but you're relying upon service, right? He's been relying upon service. Hasn't really got much tonight, but it ain't been too bad from Kai. Ball possession. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying if only we played this way against Madrid in the first leg. Doesn't make sense why we play so negatively. Doesn't make sense. Kepa plays it back to Trev. Back into midfield. Good pass. Come on, no one is able to get there. Unlucky. Kai was terrible. Sometimes I get a bit, what does terrible mean to certain people? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, you're looking at the stats, he don't even actually show that Kai was terrible. I mean, he's supposed to make his own service? I don't know. I mean, the guy was giving us a very good outlet in the game today. Ball's lost. Yeah, Kai. I mean, look at the touches, accurate passes, key passes. I mean, he's been involved today. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Afzal Mohammed, thank you, bro. Wouldn't mind Lukaku. I mean, Lukaku in a game like this tonight, at least you know some things are happening. I don't care how anyone feels about him or how he left the club. Listen, people are entitled to their opinion. I've got my personal opinion, and as I was saying, even last year when it was happening, I just didn't really care as much, and I still don't care as much, to be honest with you. I just think that it was between him and Tuchel. I didn't think it was the snakiest thing I've seen in my entire life, to be fair with you. And I understand why he was frustrated, because you've kind of wasted his time signing him, giving false promises, and then your system doesn't even get the best out of him. Like, Lukaku's not that hard to get the best out of. And it's mad to me that under Tuchel last season, we rarely saw Lukaku up front with Werner. Like, what, 3 games? And when they used to play together, they used to score together. And we never even saw Kai playing up front with Lukaku. Like, our 2 most expensive players in our history at the time, not even playing games together. I don't know what Tuchel was doing, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, WC, where can we find the next Drogba or Zero? Who even knows, man. Mash, Mount has to stay. Bowley is too political with the whole context situation. For sure. I mean, there's still a bit of time. Summer's the last negotiations. If Nagelsmann's coming, I can't imagine why Nagelsmann wouldn't want Mount in his team. Anyway, those runs are behind at times of quality. Valverde. Oh, fuck. Ah, that's it, man. I mean, at least it's been a better performance, but I mean, listen, we weren't going through today. But I just think it's a bit interesting that once we added more attacking players, right? You know, we have been losing the ball a lot more. We haven't been keeping it as well. We haven't been getting proper width. Like things break down a little bit, right? I mean, the whole positioning was completely off then, man. But it makes sense because obviously the way we played before, we wouldn't have conceded that goal. But now that we have to bring on attacking players, right? Of course, the structure's not there. So it does go to, it says a lot about, you know, why Tuchel, for example, played the way he did, because that was really the only way to, I guess, properly make us competitive. Because the shape, the discipline, it's not the same. It's not the same when all the attacking guys come on. I don't think we can see that goal if we're still playing 3-6-1, to be fair with you. But yeah, the pain, man. Again, our only hope of going through was Cucurella scoring before the first half ended. He didn't score that. I didn't really think we were going to come back. But, I mean, I was hoping to at least get a draw or something. But nah, I think it's over, man. And again, it comes down to the summer now. It does really feel like we're going to have to really decide who are we building the attack around and who do we have to let go. We have to be serious now. You know, if you're using Felix, you might have to be using back three forever, to be fair with you. You know, Felix and Kunku between the lines with, I don't know, a striker up front. That's the only way to make it work, realistically. And if you want to use your midfields, then you don't sign Felix, in my opinion. I think with Nkunku coming, it doesn't make sense anymore. Thanks, Barty, for sacking Tuchel. Certainly is an embarrassment. Main issue is we give too much credit to small play. The 2 seconds of happiness the players give isn't enough to win or tie a game. I get that, but bro, you can just see from a tactical perspective. Since all the subs have come on, we're putting more men in the sack. It's not the same disciplined structure we were having for like most of this game, was it? Like, it's just not the same now. It can't be the same. It can't be the same. And that's why we look a bit more porous. Kante, come on, Felix. And we still can't take advantage of moments like this. Come on, Felix. Get a goal back, for God's sake. Oh. Abramovich, low sums up the game right, and he started Gallagher. I'm not going to lie, people can moan and complain about Gallagher's side in the lineup. I mean, you're lying to yourself if you don't think that. We would have lost the game in the first half if we didn't play that way. So I don't really understand what the criticism is, not going to lie. I mean, our issues are just deeper than anything Lampard could do realistically to help us. I mean, the first leg, I mean, it doesn't make a difference now, to be fair. We're out. I really like Felix, but don't want him signed to use that money for a striker. It feels like maybe, you know, maybe you don't sign Felix and you sign Osimhen instead, you know. Or maybe you sign Felix and you give an Osimhen and you're playing 3-4-2-1. Like, this is what I mean. The way the season's gone by, we still don't know what the main proper team or lineup is. And that's the disappointing thing. Like, until we figure that out, it's really hard to build anything realistically. That is the key thing here. I think Felix could be successful, but like, the minute we have to be a bit more open, put more attacking guys in the fields, we're just not as strong, you know? Like, we've got a bit worse, actually, since the subs. Look, Kepa, terrible back pass. Terrible back pass. All the heads have gone now. Yeah, Sterling, I think Reece has been way better attacking down the right compared to Sterling so far. He's another guy that doesn't have much purpose in this team, to be fair with you. Like, is he someone you still rely upon for next season? Maybe it's just one bad season and that's it. Mudryk, not the best play for Mudryk then. He wasn't doing that when you were playing for Shakhtar. He wasn't doing that. Cover back to Reece. Fofana. No, Sterling out wide on the right. Sterling. Sterling. Doesn't have that footwork, man. Like, realistically, I would have even used Ruben playing on the right compared to Sterling. At least Ruben gets past his man and, you know, he does something playing as a wing-back. That would have been the move. I would have just moved on Ruben, to be fair. But, I mean, it's hindsight and it doesn't make a difference. We're not going to win the game if Ruben was playing as a wing-back. So, it makes no difference. Mads. Kante going forward, been an okay game from Kante. We were seeing all the player ratings really dropping off now, but at one point this was, you know, the rankings were okay. We were seeing the subs haven't put in a greater performance so far. Mads. Frank should have started all the attacking guys. I mean, oh my God, whatever, man. I just don't know why people think that if the attacking guys are starting, it makes a difference. I mean, do you not see how weak we get in the transition, on the counter attack, how open we are? This is why we're looking. This is why Madrid are getting more opportunities against us right now. So I'm just not really getting what people are seeing in that. Like, since these guys have come on, our game's kind of gone down. Sterling passes back, finds Mateo, and gets dispossessed by Vinny. Dead formation, Lampard, whatever. People have agendas, for sure they do, because I just don't understand how people can lie to themselves and think that we wouldn't be in the game if we weren't starting the game like this. Like, do you think would it be? We've seen these guys come on right now. What difference have we seen? We've got a bit worse, actually. So if these guys started, well, we're going to be a better team. I'm just not really understanding it, to be fair. Sterling is done out. Yep, I think he is, to be fair with you. Get Mane for Sterling. I mean, Mane after a season at Bayern, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think Sterling, obviously after getting criticised by Bowley in the dressing room, or allegedly getting criticised by Bowley in the dressing room, to be fair, I think once Tuchel left, there was no real purpose for Sterling. He's not the guy I want to build my attack around, to be fair with you. Sharif, Gallagher played well. Yes, he did. He did play well. But see, look how open we are right now. Like, we have to play Mudryk as like a wing back in this game right now. It's just open, yeah. Be like, mads. But yeah, is he offsides? I think just about offside, maybe. Mudryk, can he score this at least? Bro, this is what I mean, man. This is what I mean, bro. Like, this season, and he's offside just adds insult to injury too. That just, yeah. Not even playing it across to Felix. Not even. This is what I mean. Like, there's no proper connection or understanding. This is why these guys break down so many moves. Like, yeah, maybe the lineup wasn't as like exciting, but I wasn't seeing Gallagher wasting passes in the final third. I wasn't seeing us losing the ball cheaply in their half. We were keeping pressure and keeping that intensity. So there's a give and go that comes with this way of playing. Like, I don't blame the January guys that much. They've just come. They haven't really got a connection or anything like that. These guys need a preseason more than anyone, realistically. But I think, we had a lot of limits coming into this game all over, to be fair with you. And yeah, I think that's that, to be fair. Anyway, good play by Mount to win that ball back to find Felix. Fofana. Okay, at least it's going off with throwing. Bruh, no more training for Mudryk. Make him take 1,000 shots against the brick wall. The old-fashioned way, the London way. I think so. I'm sure he's probably doing that back in the streets of Donetsk. I'm happy because there's no point being sad. We got knocked out by... Yeah, I think so. But, oh, you're happy? Nah, bro, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but I get what you mean. Modric just takes out Modric then. Absolutely takes him out. Yellow card straight. Connor is a bum. Yeah, Connor was really bad today, and this is why we're losing. Super observation. James Neely, how many games before we score a legitimate goal? We're probably not going to score a goal at all before this season ends, man, realistically. There's no like synergy in the attack. There's just none of that. And to be fair, listen, we would have started the next game without guys like Reece and all these guys anyway if it was against Man City. So it wasn't looking good. But, yeah. Listen, at least this was a much better performance. A much better performance against Madrid's. But we're playing against a better team too. I'm so done with the season. Just tell me about it, man. I just want the season to end. And my thing is now, what motivation does this team have left? Like, what are they going to do in the next league games? Like, how do we approach them? How do we play? What's going to be happening right now? Felix, good touch. And everything off target, bro. It's just panic shots. Force this, force that. Like, these guys mentally aren't even that confident right now. It's obvious. Rodrigo. Man. Another simple counter-attack goal. Like, kind of identical fashion in a way to the first goal they conceded. Valverde. You know what? I'm not disappointed because we played brilliantly in the first half, but why the F are we putting on 3 attackers? Bro, because we are 3-0 down on aggregate. Like, like we have to do something. Like, we're 3-0 down once Kukurea made that mistake and they scored. We had to do something. So this is what happens. Like, it's a give and go type of game. Like, there's no perfect solution that's gonna make you super strong. We had the moments, but we couldn't take them. I feel like to play this type of game, you need like proper experience, high level players who don't need 10 shots a game. You know, like if we're gonna go this direction, as I'm saying, you have to have patience that these young guys need to develop. Like Mudrik's not gonna be getting 15 goals, 20 goals next season. Maybe in his third season though, if he's still here, Mudrik could get those goals, and that's how we have to see it in the long term now. It's about having a plan, sticking to it, and letting these guys build and grow. Arsenal showed us a blueprint. Yeah, if you're Saka, if you're Martinelli, if you're these guys who are playing in your set positions over how many seasons, playing together consistently, is there any surprise that you're not going to be a better team overall in terms of how you play and break teams down? Of course, but with us, we've not had that. You know, you look at Kai, the guy's been used in every position in the world. He's not had consistency, and this is the main thing with us. Yeah, an over bloated overabundance of players, and we building no synergy, building no compatibility, no relationships. This is why when all these attacking guys come on, you're just seeing individualism. You're not really seeing any good team moves. Like in the first 60 minutes, we were seeing team moves, yeah? We haven't seen any team moves really since the subs came on. I think that's ironic that all the attacking guys, it seems like we can't fully accommodate them, to be fair with you. Saka, Martinelli wouldn't have gotten time at Chelsea. Exactly, eh? Like if they were here, these guys wouldn't have time. They'd be used at left back or wing back or used as a sub. No consistency, and this is what I mean. If you're going to be signing all these under 23 players, you need to develop them and let them grow. Yeah, doesn't matter how much money we're paying the big money for them for what the value could be when they're 25, 26. Not for right now. We're paying for the potential fee, a potential premium right now. Kante, great first touch, slots it back, but little things like that. It's just on the cuff and counter attack now. Asensio's carrying is. Oh, don't make it 3-0. Don't make it 3. Like, first leg deserved to be 3-0, not this leg. And I think that's it. I mean, listen, in terms of performance, it was nowhere near as bad as the first leg, and I felt like the first leg really killed any hopes we had. At least we can leave with our heads held high a little bit. But I do think for me, there's a little bit of a distinction between the lineup we saw and the way this game has ended. Because we looked a lot more destructured and not as good, to be fair. And it's just interesting that this experiment of spending all our budget on attacking players, just signing good attacking players doesn't make you a good attacking team. I feel like that's the lesson I've learned this season. You know, every shot off target, you know, losing the ball in the half, not being in position at times, no team press. Madrid weren't having these counter attacks like this for the first 60 minutes. They had a few, but not this many as the game was ending. And I think these guys are coming on very fresh and fit too. But look at the difference between how we pressed and closed them down for 60 minutes compared to how we ended the game where these guys don't press at all. And it's interesting because if we're signing all these attacking players but they don't really fit into any like defensive structure or identity, that's also a bad thing, right? Like you can't just have good attacking guys in the team and then they're going to just attack their way to victories. It just don't work like that. So there's a lot of proper restructure and we have to really be ruthless this summer, yeah, when it comes to assessing the squad, cutting it down to size, and really just deciding this is how we're moving forward now. Especially with Nkunku and a striker coming in. I don't see it working with our existing attack. We're going to have to make some sacrifices, yeah? Because we saw a bit of promise behind a team we could be like. And imagine the way we played the first 60 minutes if we had like a proper attack that was complementing that way of playing, that fits the structure, that still allows us to press, but then we have greater attacking threat from the quality. I think Nkunku, if he was in this game today, would have been a big difference for sure. And then you're looking at other options as well too, but like maybe a striker. If it was like Nkunku, Felix and a striker, I mean, sorry, Nkunku, a striker in Havertz. That could have been an interesting front three. But anyway, my friends, thank you to everyone today for the super chats support. Won't be seeing Champions League football for 18 months minimum. And that's if we get Champions League football next season, which could be hard because this Premier League, yeah, the Premier League isn't like other leagues. It's very hard. But at least it was a better performance. But still a lot of questions and a lot of what ifs, to be fair with you. But I think with the context of this season, we didn't deserve to really have any deep runs of the Champions League. We weren't really set up for that. We competed as long as we could in this game until we couldn't anymore. And the better team overall won, to be fair with you. So, yeah, my friends, I'm going to have to wrap things up, keep things moving. I'm going to have the review out later on. Make sure you guys come back, share your thoughts and opinions. And, yeah, then we'll take it from there, my guys. So, yeah, I'm going to bounce now. Thank you to everyone for supporting the stream and being here. And yeah, it's always been fun. And you know what? I need to do a Q&A stream tomorrow. Like, I'm being a bit lazy with these streams. I need to tell my girl, listen, like, I hang out with you enough times here. I need to get to work and I need to start, feeding the community right now. But yeah, man, thanks. I've been saying thank you how many times, right? We're out. And yeah, enjoy your day, my friends.